Nice watch. Dave, let's go. Love the watch.
Yeah, turn around. There you go. There you go. How you doing? Good, good. Oh yeah, it's dry. I don't know what's up. Right there.
Trucks, I love you, man. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thankfully, JJ's just so good at what he does. He's so good with action. He's so prepared. He knows exactly what he needs from me, so he makes it super easy. So I have to learn 10 beats at a time, and I can do that. I can pick that up pretty fast. The real challenge here was me playing kind of a romantic lead. It's completely out of my comfort zone, so that was more of the challenge than the physicality. I mean, that's the thing. We have such a cast of quirky characters, and all the fight sequences are they're designed to those quirky characters, so they're all really different and interesting and fun. This was really great because I think in this film you see more of the true Pom Klementieff, the Pom that I know, which is full of attitude. So it's not like she's not Mantis in this film. She's like, I think, and I don't want to put her on blast, but I think this is much truer to Pom Klementieff. This is like a fun, quirky rom-com. That's what it is. It's a rom-com disguised as an action film, and it's a perfect date night film, and it's just super fun. It's just really a lot of fun.
It's a fun film that we were a part of, and I had a great time doing it, especially being such an action film that I'm not doing any action in. But it was just a fun time a year ago, and I loved working with David again and working with JJ for the first time and being in Budapest. Yeah, it was a great experience. I tap back, from when I used to be a dancer myself, and also, Maisie is also towards the end of her career, so it's something that I've experienced before. And aside from that, so from all those years of dancing that I had the privilege to be a part of, I think that it's a fun film. I think that it's entertaining, and it's just, it gets you out of your everyday life, and if you can go and have a great time. It's a fun film.
First of all, this is my dream come true. This is like action movie, comedy, all together. Some of my favorite people, and Sofia Boutella and Dave Bautista. I mean, being Kingsley, what can I say? It's like, one thing I know is that, I'm just an old football player from Flint, Michigan, and every time I get to do this, it's just a privilege and an honor. I'm so happy. I said, you know what, I have to stay ready. Like, I have to really, because you have to be ready, and then when the opportunity comes, it's there. And so I went extra hard and extra, because I'm getting older, and I said, I got to really stay in it. And thank God I did, because I was ready when the call came. It was so good. He gets so much respect from all of us. I mean, especially Adley, because he's actually one of us. This guy walks with a limp, and that's a reason, because he was actually out there on camera doing his thing. But he also was second unit on Expendables. And then going on to bigger and better. It's wonderful to watch people get their shot and watch people grow. And let me tell you, I can't wait to work with him again. He is a professional. He is amazing. He's so creative. The last minute ideas he had, they all worked. And he gets it. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where we could just wink at each other. And I love JJ, like my brother. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to do this again.
I'm so excited for everyone to see the movie. It was so much fun to get to work with Dave Bautista again and to work with my friend JJ Perry, who's an incredible director. And I worked with him before when he used to be a stunt director and stunt coordinator, sorry. And yeah, there's so much pure action and comedy in it and also a lot of heart that, yeah, people need to watch it on the big screen for sure. I mean, he knows exactly what he wants action-wise for sure. He knows exactly how to shoot it because he used to, he's done a lot of second unit direction as well. And he surrounds himself with the best people in the stunt department, of course, who did such an incredible job. And also, he's such a beautiful person, such a big heart, always in a good mood and always just enthusiastic and fun to be around. And for me, he's been such a beautiful presence in my life, on screen and off screen. We've been friends for years. Oh, you need to see the movie in theaters because of the big action scenes and the sound and the laughs, and just to share it with an audience. You know, it's always better than just watching on this small screen, you know?
Just grateful, just so happy, and being able to collaborate with this amazing crew, with JJ, you know, old friend, inspiration, you know, incredible martial artist. So I don't know, it's just I'm so happy, enjoying the moment. It was a big challenge, let me tell you, to kind of like mix the world of a flamenco with the martial arts and being able to combine that, you know. So how you put together the steps like a pa 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 and then those poses into that little kind of technique. So that was a very fun challenge, you know. It's a great combo, you know. You got comedy, you got a love story, you have, you know, Dave is amazing in the movie. Like he's so vulnerable, but at the same time he's so lethal. But then when you're able to combine those two things, you know, it's like you right away you love the character. Like once you wanna, you know, it's a fun movie, and you have all these crazy assassins, very entertaining.
It's so exciting for me because it came to me in so many iterations of like 12 years ago to be the stunt coordinator, then 3 years ago to be the second unit director, and all of a sudden I'm directing it, and here we are on the red carpet, so I'm super, super stoked. It's very rare that you can bring all of those amazingly talented action actors together, actors and actresses together, so this was one of the reasons. We rewrote a lot of the characters in there, like Boutista was an aftermarket thing, the unintelligible Scottish brothers were aftermarket, the Korean team was aftermarket, the party girls were aftermarket, and they're cold as ice and cold as the snow and just as sweet. So it was kind of like getting an opportunity to put all these characters that I was friends with in the mix.
Joe Flood, the main character, incarnated in Dave Bautista. It's like it's a dream come true. Dave is Joe Flood. Pom is a force of nature. I mean, her like the fight she does with Tom Cruise in Dead Reckoning. Everything she does is so intense and amazing. I'm pinching myself still.
I mean, really, the book was amazing. When I first read the book, it was like, this is sad to say, but I had seen Pulp Fiction not that long after reading the book. This is how long it's been in development, for decades. And I was like, this is like, it was so fun and audacious, but it was like a Tarantino movie, but full-on action. So I loved the book. Just Ran Ravitch wrote a great script. It's certainly, the cast lived up to all the potential of the material and then some. That's what you want out of a movie, because you could have great things on the page, and if actors don't bring it, it's not as good. And this is the movie that actually exceeded my expectations. That's why Dave did the movie, is because there's a great love story at the center, and I think that distinguishes it from just, you know, a lot of different movies. It actually has true lies quality to it. JJ's the master. I mean, he's honestly, I've been fortunate enough to make a lot of movies. No one knows production like JJ. But the surprising thing is he's got great comic timing. He understands the drama. He got amazing performances and landed the love story.
You know, I definitely focus on action movies, but this had a really unique kind of love story to it. And JJ Perry made it incredibly fun, and I think original, and you know, the action is there, but the love story really shines through. So I worked with him before when I was at Silver Pictures, and just knew that he could deliver on the action and just the scale, and I just totally believes in him, and he has just such a great energy. I've always wanted to work with Dave before, and he basically was the guy. So and Sofia and him worked together one time before, and it really felt like a great combo, and I think it really shines through.